Welcome to another Obcast, where we tell what's ob and what's cast. I'm joined by 1.5 cans of Big Red because I accidentally put water instead of ice in half of that can and then dumped it out and filled up the rest of that can with another can in this mason jar. But anyway, let's talk about some 4th of July stories. 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays. It's really to show my Americanness, my very clogged arteries, since according to all of our other nations, that all of us Americans are fat, which might be true. 1/3 of us are, but America has a lot of weird stereotypes, and that's all I want to go into that, because that's a huge rabbit hole I don't really want to go down on this podcast, okay? So yeah, let's talk about some strange 4th of July stories. The story I want to tell first, that made me want to think of this one, was the 4th of July of 2020. Things were cooling down after the recent COVID-19 outbreak, which I'm tired of talking about. I hate to sidetrack this, but can we talk about how much everyone hates companies saying, in these trying times, yada yada yada. Like, most people are vaccinated now. Hearing of COVID is non-existent. Nobody's wearing masks. It's basically over. By 2023, the start of 2023, the epidemic's gone. It's so long. Goodbye. Yeah, it still exists. I mean, the bubonic plague still exists. 9 people die of it every year. It's not gone, but the pandemic's gone. But yes, even though the COVID-19 pandemic is gone, companies are still trying to do capitalism 101 on it and be like, in these trying times, we're donating 10 cents to this charity. Like, just dumb stuff like that. So anyway, it was the 4th of July in 2020. We were having our own party on the actual 4th, but there was a party on the 3rd. It was at it was at a family friend's house. They have this person has an older, daughter who's around 15. I was 11 at the time. No, I was 12. I was 12 at the time, yes, sorry. And she had a boyfriend, and we all 3 had to do a dumb little babysitting thing to some 6-year-old who didn't touch grass until they were 3. Touch grass wasn't a meme then. We were still laughing at, wait, it's all X? Always has been. That's what was funny to us then. But yeah, the whole touch grass meme didn't exist then. But yeah, that's how I describe her. Her parents were, she had a helicopter parent. She didn't touch grass until she was 3. So, imagine what happened when we let her on a little trampoline that the person had when they were a little kid. And she was bouncing on it, and her pants fall, and she's basically dangling by a thread to her pants. Now we're all freaking out because we know that her mother's very, very secure. Yeah, but she didn't care. They just got on their pants, and that was the end of that story. Just heart attack in 15 minutes right there. You gotta love it. Naturally, not really that much 4th of July stories I gotta tell. Let's try and go through my memoirs for a minute. Oh yeah, not 4th of July, but one time my neighbors launched a huge firework, and it knocked a few pictures off the wall. I was 3 at the time, and I barely recall that. I just remember at the time I was in my mom's room. We were watching something on, I believe it was a Christmas special of some sort. It was on one of those big boxy TVs. This was over 10 years ago, so, one of those big boxy TVs. It was still in style to see those. I mean, hey, I have family members who still have TVs from the late 70s while I was walking around in their house as an infant. So, I mean, But, yeah, I remember watching TV with my mother one day, and then it was so loud that pictures fell off the wall. I'm trying to think of another one. On the 4th of July of 2017, I don't recall it. There's a local swimming pool, and they launched those. one thing I gotta say about that swimming pool, they always decide to burn brush piles on the windiest day of the week. No doubt. Like, anytime they want to, like, burn a little brush piles of, like, limbs and stuff that fall, they do it on the windiest day possible. Like, is it that hard to arrange a day where you're not going to cause risk of a wildfire? Is it that hard? And, on the same pool did fireworks on July 7th. They normally do them on a Saturday in 2018. And yeah, that was a fun time. I had, one of my closest friends, I'd even call him my best friend, and we just sat at the end of our driveway and watched them as they went off one by one by one. It was quite a fun time. You know, we talked a little bit. We had a little bit of joy. Easily in my top 10 for best memories I've ever had. If I ever did that. Which, by the way, you might remember at the end of last year, I did a top 10 memories of 2021. I am doing that this year. At the beginning of the year, I've been writing down good memories. So far, I'm at like 20 of them. And I expect by like the end of the year, I'm going to have 45. And I got to narrow it down from there to 10. So it'll probably be honorable mentions on that video. On 4th of July of 2019... Hold on, what did I do? I'm trying to think what I did. What did I do? I can't remember what I did. I don't remember what I did. I don't remember at all. On the 4th of July of 2021, I already talked about what happened on 2020 at the beginning of this Obcast. But on the 4th of July in 2021, we had the same people who were in the 2021, except we had a few more family that just stayed down for a couple hours and then left. But we saw a few fireworks. Me and my father pulled up to the end of our yard in our old Jeep and took cover behind those when he lit them. I think I've talked about that Jeep before. I might do an object reviews on it at some point in the future. Which, by the way, I'm recording this on the 23rd at like 9:30 at night. Exactly 9:30 at night. I'm recording this on June 23rd at 9:30 at night on the dot. And I just want to say I have 2 object reviews planned. One, I have all the pictures and recordings done. One, I need to get the recordings done. So yeah. Object reviews are really hit or miss. I have one that only got 4 views and one that got 20. They're very hit or miss. Most of the time they are hit. So I will do another one for sure. And it's going to be a tractor, not a car. Ooh. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Oh yeah, I already told about 2021. And that's all my 4th of July stories. Oh yeah, here's another one from 2021. This time it's from a friend I was talking about earlier. This friend also was in the card game part, my top 10 best memories of 2021. I would be lazy and throw that part in here just to get it to the 10-minute mark, which is the 8-minute mark, and we're already at that. So even if I was monetized, I could make money off this now. But sadly, I'm not monetized. I only got 16 subscribers, not 1,000. So, I can't do that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. But yeah, if you want to know more about me and my friend's weird antics, he shows a scene in, like, the card game spot on my top 10 best memories of 2021. So, yeah, check that video if you want to know more about him. I went up to his house, 4th of July for a little bit. We already had our little thing on the 3rd, because it was a Sunday last year when the 4th of July happened. And he was telling me a story about how last 4th of July, his parents had a firework thing, and they were lighting it. Like, it was, I have this Lay's Stacks thing. I don't have Pringles, because why not? Pringles are fragile, and these are strong boys. So, you know, like, how a firework thing is. It has a base like this, and it shoots out of here. Well, my friends tipped over, and it started shooting this way. he said that his half-deaf neighbor had no clue what that was. He was pointing at it like, yay, yay! Which kind of confuses me, because if they were like 80, they lived right through World War II, one of those patriotic times in American history. But, what do I know? They should know what 4th of July, shooting fireworks on that. They should know that's what people do. That's what they've been doing since, like, I don't know. When did they do it? I want to search that up after I get done recording this. What's another story I can tell? Because I kind of like to tell more. I'm out of stories. I genuinely have no more. Oh yeah, I remember. I want to talk about this one because it's just very, very weird. One time, I was already in bed when this happened. My father was outside. He had to do something on the 4th of July. I believe this is what happened on the 2019. It just came into my head. This is what happened in 2019. Me and my father were sitting on the front porch. We had a conversation. And I already went upstairs. I went to bed. But my father was still sitting outside, enjoying the nice evening. And he saw this huge firework. Don't know what it was. It was coming from like a base, military base. So who knows what it was. Maybe the veterans wanted to know more. They wanted to celebrate 4th of July. They fought for it. So yeah, that's been Obcast. I'm going to record one in a minute for July 15th. So this month will be double-decker Obcasts. It will be that. Do not worry. So yeah, thank you for watching. This one was slightly fun to record. Later.